Go live. Okay, I'm live. I think I just fixed it. I think I fixed it, but you guys can tell me now. Yes, sweet. So you hear me and see me now, I hope. Do you hear and see me now? Apparently I had to hit a go live button. That's funny. That's funny. YouTube's always changing the rules on me. Okay, guys. All right, so we're good. We're good. Yes, yes. Awesome. Well, okay, so this is the pre-show. It's the pre-show. This is for me to get my act together and fix everything. So I'm glad I gave myself that extra time. So tonight's going to be like super fun. Super fun. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. Tonight is really an opportunity where we get to showcase some of our voice students from both TRAK Academy and my newer online voice mentoring program called My Voice Mentor. So we're going to hear five. We're going to hear 5 singers today that have worked so hard, and the creativity and the ability of these guys really just blows my mind. I get to talk and brag on each one, but the thing is, what I love most about getting to do this and getting to be in the area of development is honestly the development component of just being able to just deposit something small, relatively small, in someone and just see what they do with it, see what they come up with. And that is the biggest. Well, I used to say that was the biggest thing, but it's actually now not the biggest thing. Now what I'm beginning to love more and more is the community and the fact that we get to do it together. Historically, coaching and private instruction was one-on-one, and that's great, but there's something kind of new developing and has been developing post-COVID where people are desiring more to connect relationally and interpersonally. And that is exciting to me because now when a vocalist makes a breakthrough or when they reach a threshold that they've been working on, there's not just me there to observe it. There's a whole community of people in the call, in the chat, getting to experience it. And man, I think it's exponentially more effective to have a community of people who are walking with you on your journey, there to also mark the moments and celebrate. And that is really what a lot of tonight is all about, for us to kind of take a snapshot. None of us are perfect. None of us have arrived, but to be able to take a snapshot of where we are, what steps of progress we have taken up to this point, like just to take a pause and to celebrate it. These nights are literally my most favorite things to do. We are about 1 minute away from the 5-minute countdown. But before we do that, I just wanted to, I wanted to check one thing. I'm going to hit one thing, and I just want to make sure that you guys get audio on this. I'm just going to hit the timer for 1 second, and then I'm going to come right back. Okay, you guys tell me if you see this okay. Okay. Can you guys confirm with me if you heard audio just then? All right, just want to make sure that you guys are hearing it. Okay, perfect. Well, guys, here's the deal. Pre-show is over. My rambling is over. I'm going to get everything switched around, and we're going to start the show in 5 minutes. I'll see you there. Don't go anywhere. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. And before we get started, I just want to make sure you guys can confirm in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Do you guys hear me okay? All it takes is somebody in the chat to say, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Do you guys hear me? I don't want to go forward unless you can hear me. So somebody chat it up there. Anybody? All right, good. I got the confirmation. Awesome. Well, guys, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here because I almost ran screaming from the building. I had a lot of 11th hour work to do to get these pulled together. So if there's any mistakes or if there's any bad edits or any kind of thing like that, forgive me. It's my fault. It's not the singer's fault. It's my fault. Totally my fault. But I'm so excited. These are the most exciting things that we get to do and participate in. But before we go forward, I just want you to go ahead and make sure that you like and subscribe. This is the TRAK Academy side of things. We're eventually going to move things over to what is now called Collins Creative. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. That right there. Hope that is not going to be a regular thing. My camera's giving me fits, but it's back on. But if you could go ahead and just like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, because for those of you who have performances, I'm going to be posting each performance as a separate link for you to post on your local social media platforms. So feel free to do that, and then you'll be notified when those videos go live. Okay, awesome. I want to get right into it. Up first, we have a special guy, a special family. Trace Davis, the family, and TRAK Academy, which is the studio that we operate out of. We go way, way back with this family because they're really amazing. I think we're talking about 8 kids. I sometimes lose count. They have a large family, and they are absolutely precious. They have been so good to us here at the studio. And at one point or another, every single one of their kids has come through with music lessons. And so it's so great. But right holding up the caboose, but holding everybody else up, is one of the biggest surprises to me, really probably one of the great surprises since I even started doing voice, because he has improved so much as a singer. He's been with me since he was a little guy, and now he's not little. He's very tall guy, but he came to TRAK Academy years ago and has steadily and with lots of discipline worked and worked and worked on his voice. And now I look at him and go, you're not the same guy, but you're not the same singer that you were. You are his range is expanding. He's got high notes that you would not believe, and he just gets better and better every week. In fact, we're actually working on something now for the next showcase he's even better than where he was when he recorded this. But I can't wait for you to see him. His name is Trace Davis, and he's a big Imagine Dragons fan, and he is going to be singing for us the song Wrecked. Give it up for Trace Davis.
Days pass by and I stay dry, and I think that I'm okay, but I find myself in a conversation fading away. The way you smile and the way you walk, and the time you took to teach me all that you had taught. Tell me, how am I supposed to move on? These days I'm becoming everything that I hate, wishing you were around, but now it's too late. My mind is a place that I can't escape, your ghost. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. One more rainy day without you. Sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. One more rainy day. Oh, I'm a wreck without you here. I'm a wreck since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I was wrecked all along. I'm a wreck. They say that the time will heal it and the pain will go away, but everything it reminds reminds me of you and it comes in waves. The way you laughed when your shoulders shook, the time you took to teach me all that you had taught. Tell me, how am I supposed to move on? These days I'm becoming everything that I hate. Wishing you were around, but now it's too late. My mind is a place that I can't escape your ghost. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. One more rainy day without you. Sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. One more rainy day. Oh, I'm a wreck without you here. Yeah, I'm a wreck since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I was wrecked all along. These days when I'm on the brink of the edge, I remember the words that you'd said. Remember the life you led. You'd say, oh, suck it all up, don't get stuck in the mud, thinking of things that you should have done. I'll see you again, my loved one. I'll see you again, my loved one. Yeah, I'm a wreck. I'll see you again, my loved one. Yeah, I'm a wreck without you here. Yeah, I'm a wreck since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I was wrecked all along. Yeah, I'm a wreck. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. One more rainy day without you. Sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. One more rainy day.
That was amazing. Every week, he's been really blowing me away. I love to see progress. They say, and I remember hearing when I was growing up, that practice makes perfect. Well, I don't think that's true at all. Practice doesn't make perfect, but perfect practice makes progress. And if we can make progress every week, then you just keep getting better. The perfect people, guess what? They stop getting better. But people that are progress-oriented keep getting better and better and better. And you know what? Discipline is what guys like Justice and I meant to say Trace, but yes, Justice too. You're coming up, buddy. But Trace, so proud of you. Well done. Amazing. Okay, let's move on because, again, I am so proud of this guy. So proud. He's one of these relentless dudes. I met Jeff Hassel almost 8 years ago. I think it's somewhere around 6, 7, 8 years ago. We used to be on the same worship team. Beth and I were worship leaders and he was a drummer, and just always a super guy. As I got to know him more, I realized this is a multifaceted, multi-talented musician. He is a drummer, bass player, guitar player, just a multifaceted. He's also a songwriter and has written many songs. But recently, he expressed to me probably a year or so ago, year and a half ago, that he was really wanting to improve his voice. In fact, in the early days when I was trying to develop my voice mentor and it was going very slowly, he was one of my early subscribers to the email list, and I literally went dark for the longest time because I went into my hole trying to create great stuff. But he was waiting and patient, and then when I finally launched, he was one of my first members. And I love you, Jeff. You're amazing. And when he started singing for me, I was like, man, I cannot wait to work with this guy because he has all the raw talent. He has all the voice, the notes, the tone. He's got all of it. He's the full package. I'm just going in here double checking, making sure you still guys hear me. All right, nobody's complaining, so I guess we're still good. But I can't wait for you to hear Jeff. Jeff is going to sing for us a hard song. Like this is not for the faint of heart, but he's going to sing the Josh Groban classic, "You Raise Me Up." I cannot wait for you guys to hear Jeff Hassel. Give it up for him.
Down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden me, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Man, that is so good. So good. Wow. I'm just reaching down here to make sure my levels are good. I think I'm clipping. I need to turn it down. I'm turning it down. I think my mic was a little low before, but I think I just overshot it. Okay. I think that's better. That's better. Good. Okay. You guys let me know if the levels on my mic are better now. Jeff, wonderful job, buddy. That was so good. And look how far you've come. You can actually go back into the archives if you're a My Voice mentor, and you can go back to the archives and hear Jeff in the early days, how far you have come. And those that get to experience it week to week in the calls, you get to see the progress happen in real time, not only with yourself, but with the other participants. It's so good. It's so good. All right, up next, another guy I'm super proud of because, again, for those of you who actually joined our premiere earlier tonight on the My Voice Mentor podcast, I talked about with David and the Giants, the fact that you don't have a shelf life. And there's not a point in your life where you are too young or too old to improve or get better. Our community has people under the age of 15 and people over the age of 60. It's never too late or too early, and we all get to do it together. And so this guy, another guy that I've known for probably now close to 12 years, also through being on a worship team together, he is another multi-talented, multifaceted guy, drummer, bass player, guitar player, keys. And the thing that he told me a few years ago is that he was so afraid to sing that he couldn't even sing in the home with his wife in the other room. He's got this beautiful Essex piano and always dreamed of being able to just sit at the piano and sing. And when I heard him say that, we actually documented it. It was literally in the pilot days of what is now My Voice Mentor. And he just captivated me when he said that. And I said, challenge accepted. And now not only is he singing just song after song after song at the piano, his confidence has just gone through the roof. His voice is amazing, and he's just taking the strong musical abilities that he's always had, and now he's applying it to his voice. And so it's been really a pleasure and an honor to be able to see him grow and develop. And another thing that's kind of really cool that develops among our voice students is everybody seems to also be very interested in recording and production, and he is getting into all that stuff too. As you saw with Jeff's video, he's got like a studio set up, and Craig has also got his own little recording studio space. I'm like, I think that is so cool to be able to take out a section of your home and dedicate it to music. I think it's just great. It's great for the kids. It's great for the grandkids. But any further ado, I don't want to take any more time, but I want you to hear Craig. Craig is going to sing for us a song called Humble and Kind. I can't wait for you to hear him. Give it up for Craig Malachek.
You know there's a light that goes by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why.
popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sunshine always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
Amazing. So good. And another little detail that I didn't tell you is he also used this as an opportunity to get into production as well, because I've been working with him on how to work with software instruments and MIDI, and so a lot of that arrangement was his work on the production side of things. So it's pretty awesome, pretty cool. I just love to see what creative directions people take when you just give them a roadmap. And so good. Craig, I'm so proud of you. Well done. Guys, we've got 2 performances left, and I know you're going to love them. And this is where you might be wondering, like, how does this all happen? This is a primarily remote community. We do have some students that come into the studio, but primarily this is all done remote. And like, how do these productions happen? What's really cool is that we do have a studio here for people to come and record. And that last one, Craig came and recorded in the studio. But sometimes I task people with the responsibility to go out and shoot their own music video to go along with the studio recording that we work on together and we collaborate on together here at the studio. And this next family really kind of went above and beyond on that. In fact, to the point of I wasn't even sure I was going to get it all edited, because they had multiple shots and beautiful shots. So we're going to be inviting 2 students from the Gardner family, and they really outdid themselves both in their musical performances, but also the recording. And it's really cool because it's a family that we love. We're very close to them, but Dad gets involved and they work together, and they're just so creative. Up first, we are going to see Addie Gardner, or Addison Gardner. She plays with our Addie, so I never know whether I should call her Addie or Addison. But whatever you like, she is a incredible developing vocalist, and she's just got it. She's got the raw gift, and we've been working on just bringing it out and bringing out the tone and bringing out the clarity, and she's just getting better and better every week. This is an incredible performance and a pretty cool video, if I do say so myself. So you're going to love it. Her name is Addison Gardner, and the song is Hey Mama. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey mama, it's been a while since we talked, but all I really need right now is a voice to pull me out of the dark. Hey mama, I know we are worlds apart, but is there anything that you could say to mend this broken heart? 'Cause I'm feeling all alone. My heart is longing to be home, hoping I could catch you on the phone. Hey mama, so many questions on my mind, and if I could go back, oh yeah, I would hold the hands of time. Hey mama, I never thought I'd lose my way, but all I really want right now is to hear what you would say. You tell me, baby, hold on, after the dark comes the dawn, and there's a new sun rising, a new sun rising. No matter when or where, God will always hear your prayer. Yeah, he Hey mama, I know we are worlds apart, but you're always giving me a place to open up my heart. Oh, open up my heart, to open up my heart.
Man, that was so good. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, my goodness. 12, I think? 13? I think she's 12. Pretty amazing. You've got a great future ahead of you, Addison. Well done. Fantastic. And then up next is her older brother. Again, I think the theme tonight is multi-talented. This guy, just whatever he picks up, he just gets good at it. He plays the drums, he plays the guitar, he's just working on all of it. And he is really getting good as a singer. I got him really interested in Ben Rector as an artist. Ben Rector, if you don't know, is one of my favorite songwriters, singers, all of that. And I got Justice into him as well. And I can't wait for you to hear his rendition of a Ben Rector song called Love Like This, both playing acoustic and singing. Give it up for Justice Gardner.
Never was an early riser, used to being up all nighter. Never saw the morning light quite like I do now. Never said no to a party, never started saving money. But everything is different since you've been around. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's the way you hold my hand, it's the way I've watched it change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I have never known a love like this. Never used to get excited to sit here in the silence, holding on to something the way I'm holding you. Didn't used to know how fast time walks and runs and flies by. I never thought I'd feel so deeply, but oh, it's the way you're smiling at me. It's the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched it change me from a boy to a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I have never known a love like this. It's funny how everything I've dreamed about starts to seem so empty without you. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's the way you hold my hand, it's the way I've watched it change me from a boy to a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I have never known a love like this. Oh, I have never known a love like this.
That was so good. I'm just impressed with anybody that can play and sing at the same time. And man, I just thoroughly enjoyed that. Well done, Justice. Well done, all. And so, guys, as we wrap up, man, I am so amazed and blown away. It's nights like this that I am reminded how amazing people who take the discipline to work on their voice. Anybody can do it. It's not amazing people that do amazing things. It's regular, everyday people that take the time to invest in themselves. And I tell you what, all of you are investing in your voice. And as you can see from tonight's performances, it's a worthy investment. Investing in your voice is an investment you'll have for your whole entire life. And so as we wrap up, guys, I thank you so much for coming, both for some of you who came to the previous premiere. Man, it's a long night. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for supporting the performers. And for those who performed tonight, well done. We're so proud of you. Well done. Well done. We're going to be having more showcases like this more frequently. I figured the best way to do these is less performances and more of an intimate setting. Normally I have like a lot of performances, but I think I actually really like the shorter version more so that we can do them more often. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know. But in the meantime, guys, thank you for coming. I'm going to pray us out, and then I'm just going to hit that button. But thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for being so supportive to the performers. And I can't wait to see you in future showcases. Now, for those who are interested in gaining the individual performances for sharing on your social media, go ahead and subscribe to the TRAK Academy YouTube page, and then also hit the bell notification, because then you'll be notified when those come out. And I will also send out an email to the performers with the links, as well as posting those links in the description of this video as well. Of course, you might have to check back in a day. But in the meantime, guys, have a safe evening and enjoy your family and enjoy each other. I'm so glad we got to share this night together. It meant a lot to me. I know it did to you. So let me just pray us out, and I will say goodbye to you. Father, thank you so much for development. Thank you so much for your heart for people investing in themselves. Thank you for the disciplines, and thank you for causing us to push forward through every obstacle, through every discouragement, God, to live for nights like this where we can celebrate and celebrate one another, and just take joy in some great music and great performances. Lord, keep us safe until next time. In Jesus' name, amen. Guys, thanks again for coming. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Have a great one.